Leo stood at the edge of a vast valley, his eyes wide with excitement. "Wow, this place is huge," he said. Today, he was exploring Kobuk Valley National Park, a land full of wonders waiting to be discovered. As he walked along the trail, he noticed towering mountains in the distance. "How old are these mountains?" he wondered aloud. An owl flying by hooted. "Glaciers carved these mountains thousands of years ago." Leo continued down the path and spotted bright purple flowers growing beside the trail. "What are these called?" he asked. A friendly fox appeared. "Those are fireweed," the fox explained. "They bloom in summer and help the land heal after a fire." Leo touched the soft petals and smiled. "Fireweed is so helpful." As he walked, he noticed smooth pebbles by the river. "Where do these come from?" he asked. The fox replied, "Rivers smooth pebbles over time, making them round and shiny." Picking up a glistening stone, Leo marveled at how smooth it felt. Suddenly, a moose appeared. "Hello, Leo," said the moose. "This valley is peaceful and full of fresh food." Leo asked, "What do you eat here?" The moose munched on some plants. "I love the grasses, but caribou like lichen better," he said with a smile. Leo nodded. "I think I'll try the grasses next time." Just then, Leo noticed a strange print in the mud. What animal made this? He wondered. The fox came over. "That's a bear's footprint," the fox explained. "Bears live here. They're strong but peaceful." "Wow," said Leo. "Bears are big. Do you see other animals here?" The fox nodded. "We have wolves, beavers, owls, and many more." Leo was amazed by how many creatures shared the valley. "Why is this valley called Kobuk Valley?" Leo asked. The fox smiled. "It's named after the Kobuk River, which means river of many lakes. The Inupiat people, who have lived here for thousands of years, gave it that name." Leo walked to the river, watching the rushing water. "How deep is it?" he asked a beaver building a dam. "Not very deep, but it's strong," the beaver replied. Leo watched as the beaver worked. "Rivers are so helpful," he thought. The beaver nodded. "They provide food and homes for many animals, including me." As Leo wandered, the air grew cooler. "Why is it so chilly here?" he asked. The fox explained. "We're in the Arctic. The winters here are very cold. Snow covers everything." "I think I'd love to see the snow," Leo said, imagining the valley covered in white. "It must be magical in winter." Leo continued his walk. "What else makes this valley special?" he asked. The fox replied, "It's home to many plants, like mosses and shrubs, that help keep the soil healthy." Leo stopped to examine the plants. "They help the land stay strong," he said. "I didn't know plants could do that." As he walked along the riverbank, a raven flew high above. "I'm a raven," it called down. "I love it here in Kobuk Valley. The sky is so wide. I have lots of space to fly." Leo watched the raven soar through the sky. "It must feel amazing to fly like that," he said. The sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the valley. "This place is full of life and stories," Leo said. "I can't wait to explore more." The next day, Leo returned to the river. "I want to learn more about the animals here," he said. He saw a family of otters sliding into the water. "They must be great swimmers," he thought. As Leo walked deeper into the valley, he noticed how different everything looked in the morning light. This valley is always changing, he realized. Leo turned to the fox. "What happens to the river in winter?" The fox explained, "The river freezes in winter, but it's still important. It helps animals travel and gives food to the land." Leo thought about how everything in the valley worked together. "It's like a big family," he said. Resting by the river, he gazed at the mountains. "These mountains have been here for so long," he thought. "They've seen everything happen in the valley." Leo took one last look at the valley. "There's so much to discover here," he thought. "I can't wait to come back and learn more about this beautiful place." That evening, Leo lay on the soft grass, gazing at the twinkling stars. The valley felt peaceful. "Tomorrow, I'll discover even more," he said as he drifted off to sleep. The next morning, Leo was ready for another adventure. "I'm going to learn all I can about this place," he thought. "Kobuk Valley has so many stories waiting to be uncovered." As he walked, he thought about how the valley was special for both animals and people. "I'm lucky to explore here," he said with a smile. Looking at the horizon, Leo thought, I'll always remember my time here. He felt connected to the land and the creatures that called it home. I wonder what else I'll discover here in the future, Leo thought. He looked forward to more adventures and even more learning. As he made his way home, he felt grateful. Kobuk Valley is full of wonders, he said. I can't wait to come back again. Leo's adventure in Kobuk Valley continued. One discovery at a time. He knew this place would always be his favorite.